Hey fellow rollerbladers, my last video I have to say a little apologies for cutting the screen up to there. I had no idea why that happened, but hopefully you enjoyed it nevertheless. Lesson learned for me, there we go. So yeah, I just want to talk about other aspects of rollerblading really. I mean, if you take for skateboarding for instance, or even biking, they have many different areas of their sport. So you've got obviously a skateboard that you go to the skate park in, you've got longboards, you've got those little boards, I don't know what they're called, but you know, you see people go around on the seafront. Biking, you've got BMX, mountain bike, road bike, hybrid bikes, you've got many aspects. So, you know, we live in a time in rollerblading that us aggressive rollerbladers from the 90s, yeah, so that's what it was called back then, aggressive rollerblading. You know, we've literally dipped our feet into other rollerblades, other different styles of skating. You know, that being a few years ago, I remember hearing the first term powerblading, and I was thinking, what the hell is powerblading? And to me, it looked bizarre. People on these big wheels rolling around, like, because for me, rollerblading was just grinding. I guess that's what my mindset was back then. I've skated since probably 97, 98, and you know, rollerblading to me was still back then in the early 2000s, you know, go big or go home. But it's coming to a time definitely in my life that I'm getting too old to just throw myself down ramps, chuck myself here, chuck myself there. You know, when you've got to earn a wage check and then you're ringing that you can't get into work because you've hurt your little pinky, you know, it's not on in the adult life. So yeah, so I've found, looking around online, and you know, there's been a big move in rollerblading for us oldies definitely to try different aspects of rollerblading. So I'm going to talk about one of them today. Being one of the big wheels. There's many different styles of big wheels, but this is relatively new to me. I'm not sure if it's new. I'm not sure how long this has been round, but you know, I've probably done it for about a year and a half now, on and off. And yeah, let's get to it. So these are what you call tri-blades. That's not because you try to skate them, it's because it's got 3 wheels. And these wheels being, I believe, 120, I think it says 125 millimeter these wheels are, so much bigger than aggressive skating wheels. Well, when I started aggressive skating, I'd say the biggest wheel you probably got was 55 millimeter, 56 millimeter, and then you know, it got to a point where it was getting to 60, 65, and I was finding my like stopping point at 65 for a good few many of years. I'd skate the ground control frames with 65. And but yeah, now you can have 72, 80, 90, 125, you know. So, you know, the world is your oyster in rollerblading at the moment. You've got many different choices, different styles. And I think that's a good thing, actually. I think if that brings other people to the game of rollerblading, if that someone looks at it and thinks, oh, I didn't know you can do that in rollerblading, well, you know, it's only a positive, and it's good that there's certain manufacturers that are now, you know, making these things. So for instance, this is ground control. You think ground control for rollerblading, going back like probably 7 years, you wouldn't even dream to make a frame like this. They would have just stuck to aggressive frames. From what I believe, that's my, you know, I could be wrong, they may have, but from my understanding they hadn't. So got the ground control wheels, got the ground control frames, and they're on them skates, which I've spoken about before. They're relatively new, not a new mould, but a new boot from John Julio. And again, I'm rocking the Intuition liners, which I won't go into too much detail in this video, but highly recommend them liners. I'm not going to talk too much, actually. You know, I can go on all day about how rollerblading's changed and my mindset's changed. And again, us old rollerbladers' mindset has changed from thinking, you know, we've got a wage to make and everything. But what I do actually really enjoy about this type of skating is the fact you're free. You really are free. So in this clip today, I'm just going to go out for a rollerblade and not go to a skate park, not go to a particular place, just go where I want to go, really. And that's what I really enjoy about it. If I'm having a stressful day, if I'm having life issues, as we all have, you know, it's just nice to get out on these and just be free, you know. Because we all have like work commitments, family, life, money. So even if it's not rollerblading, just find something that you enjoy that you know, helps you just rack. So I don't know how many miles I'm going to rack up down these. In the past I've probably done 2 to 3 miles and then, you know, made my way home. The great thing is you can download apps as well to track you. So I've got one called Relive, I believe, and there's Striver. You know, they're for cycling, but you do have skating on there as well, and there's a GPS app and it just follows you. So afterwards you could be like, yeah, this is what I've done all the way around here. So yeah, let's get to it. I just want you to understand that this for me is like a release. You know, it's to, you know, as I'm not going to a destination, meeting friends, whatever. It's just me and my skates and just my music in my ears, and just off I go. So let's hop to it. Off I go. I forget how dangerous it is on these things. Just coming down a hill with some traffic lights at the bottom behind me over there, and couldn't stop, so I went out into the road and well, I probably need a driver license actually. No, joking, no, it was really bad. I did a little twirl, went into the road just to try and stop. So always be mindful of where you're rollerblading and how fast you're going, because it doesn't look like I'm going that fast at the moment, because I'm not, but going down a hill I just lost a bit of control there. Actually, whilst I'm out here, I've been seeing a lot of tutorials on how to stop, like stop. Don't know what it's called. I guess back in the day I would have called it a power stop, but that's a bit different. So where both sets of skates are parallel like this, and you come to a stop. Ricardo does it. Nomax, he does it. Loads of people do it. It seems to be like the end thing, and it actually looks quite fun. So don't even know if I could do it or not. I'm probably going to fall over, but let's find out. It's quite quiet here. Got quite a little spot. Let's see what I can do. Give it a go. It's so much harder than it looks. It's like one foot does it. It's almost like a cess slide in aggressive rollerblading, but you're on your wheels, not your sole kits of, yeah. So it's like spin, one foot does it, and the other foot, I don't know what it does. Looking back at the footage, it just doesn't do it. So any helps and tips and whatnot, put them down in the comment below. Tell me how rubbish I am, it's all good. Just be constructive, yeah, that's what I ask. I just really want to learn these, so yeah, let me know. Anyway, onwards with my today's journey on the big wheels. Just enjoying the scenery and the sunshine. If you ever get a chance to get some big wheels, they don't have to be Trimax, you know, just big wheels just to cruise around on, you should definitely take up the opportunity. Tiring but rewarding. I put a post out to UKBC on Facebook. If you don't know who they are, check them out. It's a
big sort of online community for rollerblading. A lot of them are probably my age, 30 plus. I'm a bit more than 30, but there we go. And I put a post on there saying about what's rollerblading mean to you, and it's quite surprising that actually, you know, they're all saying what I feel. The rollerblading to them and to me is life. It's freedom. It's a way to escape your problems. It's a way to meet new people, travel the world. It's everything that I'm enjoying about these skates today. As I said earlier, like, you know, like on these big wheels, I get to just explore. I do like aggressive rollerblading, don't get me wrong, but for myself it's more skate parks and meeting new people there. But for this, I'm just seeing things I normally wouldn't see, driving around and whatnot. So there we go, just yeah, a bit of heart to heart for you. Keep up, guys. There we go, just stopped at one spot, thought I'd chuck in some little manoeuvres, and paid off. I'm not really used to the big wheels like landing and stability and that, and them skates, I love them, but they're not really supported for big wheels, they really aren't. So if you're thinking about getting some big wheels, maybe try a boot like carbon. A lot of people like to go to the Seba because they're carbon based and they're stiffer. I mean, I'm enjoying it, don't get me wrong, but as a big wheel skate, it's just not really working. And I've just spotted something else actually. This is exactly what I'm on about, you know, wandering around. I've just spotted something else, bear with me. This could be something, it could not be. Let's have a look. Whoa, I'm gonna fall over here. But let's check it out quickly. The littlest of things could be a spot. Well, you don't even have to do anything, you just go around. But check this out, check this out. Potentially nothing, let's have a look. No, it was nothing, but pretty fun nevertheless. Time to move on. Beta skate park, where are we going now? Local skateboarders. I'm going to call it a day now. Just came across the skate park in Beta Pool and getting pretty hungry. So yeah, that's my day in the life on the 3x3 wheels, the big skates, cruising around, doing what I like, hitting up wherever I like. And now back to my shooting reality, I guess. Until next time.